All good?
Yeah, all good, bro.
Good stuff. Lydia Daydoll, Fight Connect TV, proudly sponsored by ESBC Boxing Game and in association with Empire Fight Store. I'm delighted to be here at the UK launch of PFL MMA and delighted to be joined by one of their new breakout stars, SIMEON Powell. How are we doing?
Nice to meet you. No, I'm all good. It's been great. It's a great event. It's big for MMA in the UK right now. So, yeah, it's just great to be here.
Absolutely. You mentioned, the guys mentioned when you were on stage about how you're new to the company, new to MMA, kicking off your professional career. Like, do you have nerves? Is there a bit of, I'm on a big stage, I have to perform?
Nah, I work hard and that's all that matters. So it's about me going in there and putting on a performance, entertaining the fans, and I'm good at that. And there's no reason to be nervous with it. Yeah.
Obviously we're getting the announcement today and everything that's happened, but when was the journey with the PFL for you? When did it start? When did you kind of get your contract in place and know that you're going to be the star?
It's been a crazy experience.
Make sure you're in the shot here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's been a crazy experience. So I got the call in about January that PFL were interested in having me on their Challenger series. They wanted me on week one, but I had visa issues trying to get the visa sorted. But fast forward to about May, I get the visa, I fly out to America and I perform. I win my Challenger series bout, get the contract, and then 12 days later I have another scrap. So it's been a crazy journey with the PFL so far. But I'm looking forward to see what's next.
Absolutely. I mean, I think UK fans are in for a big treat if they don't already know the style format of the PFL. For you, how, because there is a boxer, obviously Ben Shalom, promoter, is here with Sky Sports. They do a sort of similar series in boxing where it's 3 fights on the same night, so not quite the same, but it's out of the kind of norm of what we usually see. For you, how easy or difficult was it to adapt to the style of the PFL?
I'm going to tell you, what I done last year was basically the PFL season. So I had 5 fights in 5 months. So it suits what I'm about. It suits what I like to do. I'm an active fighter. I'm a fighter. And that's it. I love to have a scrap. So, yeah.
I mean, in terms of your own kind of personal journey in MMA, what was the inspiration behind you starting, or what fighters inspired you to give MMA a shot?
There's been a lot of fighters in different eras of obviously Anderson Silva.
Who's your GOAT? Is it Anderson Silva?
Oh no, my GOAT. Oh man, don't do that to me. Jones and Silva. Silva more so just because of the personal effect like his style had with on mine. So Silva. Obviously Connor's he was the man that brought this whole would we be having this if Connor didn't do what he done?
Not in the UK and Ireland, I don't think, no.
Exactly. So he's opened up a lot of doors, and obviously Connor, so stars like Connor, Jones, Silva, Adesanya of recent, these are the guys that inspired me to do.
Any of the new guys coming up that you look to and kind of maybe don't inspire you so much, as in you haven't grown up on their journey, but anyone that you've got an eye on that you're admirable of their style or how they're kind of approaching their careers?
No, 100%. There's a few a fighter called Dom Wooden. He's a
I know Dominic. Yeah, absolutely. Black Panther, isn't that his fight name?
Man, he's a great skillful new he's been around, but he's young like myself, and he's hungry, and I see what he's doing to guys. So fight like Dom is good.
Dominic is interesting because, like Brendan Loughnane, he's new on the scene in terms of the global scale of people getting to know who he is. But for me, who's worked in the sport for 7-8 years, I remember him back from the Bama days. You know what I mean? So to see them now, both getting the recognition that they deserve is amazing.
Exactly. You couldn't ask for more, and he deserves it. So yeah.
And is it Cardiff or London that you're going to be on when they?
It's got to be London. It's got to be. I wouldn't.
So whereabouts in London are you from? What's your ends?
So my ends is Harrow.
I can't believe I said ends on this. I literally.
I was it took me off a bit. I was oh my god. No, but I'm from Harrow. It's not too far from Wembley.
Sorry, I'm literally living in the UK 11 months and I'm saying ends already.
Yeah, no, you've been watching too much Top Boy, innit?
We just finished the new series, actually.
I'm in Harrow, close to Wembley. So I've grown up, I've seen a lot of the events in Wembley. I worked at Wembley, so I've seen AJ, I've seen AJ Klitschko, and that was an inspiration to me. Like 90,000, the production of that event, I was like, you know what, I want this. So yeah.
So someone like AJ, obviously, his name is always in the news, in sports news, but obviously the reunion, or not the reunion, the second fight with Usyk is obviously a big talking point at the moment, and what changes will he have made going into this fight? For you, as a boxing fan, as an AJ fan, what do you think he needs to do to win this fight with Usyk?
I think he needs to go. It's easy for me to talk, but I think it's easy for me to talk, but if I was AJ, I would go out and try bully him a bit more. And yeah, okay, we get it. You're a pretty fighter. You wanna look pretty, but man, go back to your roots, your power, and that's it. And I want to see him make it a bit more ugly, to be fair. You know what I mean?
So final question on that, because a lot of people have commented and said that the reason that he doesn't have that hunger or that kind of desire, that kind of street edge to him anymore, is because he's so successful. He's got hundreds of millions in the bank, and he's done everything that he kind of needed to do in the sport. So for you, do you think that it's important to have that hunger, that drive, that sort of like ambition? And do you think that when you get the money and the success and the fame, that can sort of dwindle away?
It is. It's a tough one because obviously money does change your life, and it can make you comfortable. I don't know if that's the case with AJ, but me personally, there'll be a lot of distractions in life. That comes with money, but it's about what your real purpose is. What are you fighting for? If you haven't got the answer to that, then why are you fighting? And it's a risk. It's a risk to your health to be fighting just for your money. So you got to find the drive. Do you know what I mean? So yeah.
Final question. It's a good one because you just put it in my head there. What do you fight for?
What do I fight for? I fight for legacy. I fight for, obviously, money. I'm trying to get paid. I'm trying to live comfortably in my 40s and drink rum on a rocking chair. Do you know what I mean? So I fight for money, legacy. I fight for my family. So yeah, that's a few things, but yeah.
That's enough. There's some good pointers. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate you taking the time. SIMEON POWELL for Fight Connect TV.